You never know what you will find, shaping a world that's in your mind. See for yourself and walk with me.
Hey guys, welcome back to some even more Fear of Mobs. I am so impatient. I've been having so much fun in Minecraft. Right now, as we speak, episode 111 is processing. So that's how impatient I am. I can't even wait for 111 to finish before I start recording episode 114. So excited. So, lots of things have been going on. Look at my hotbar, or not my hotbar, my status bar. 71 levels. I've ground spiders for about, I don't know how long, a few hours, probably 6 or more. But a few nights, just sit there, watch YouTube videos and grind levels, and here I am. So this thing has been working fairly well. Fairly well, I say, because there's still lots of times when they don't die or get damaged. So like half of them will come down unharmed, and I have something planned for that. So there's that. Let's grab a sword from a chest here. Oh, that thing? Oh, yeah, that's just a storage area I built overnight. One day Scott got tired and decided to start grinding or building a chest area place. Happy thing. So, yeah. I'll give you guys a tour, don't worry. I will give you guys a tour right now. So, it's kind of a cool little place. It's yeah, this is a underground storage area built completely legit. Don't think I would ever cheat. What's wrong with you? And so here I have chests along the walls. I had different ideas for these. I thought about putting a chest back here and leaving the gap back here, open one. It didn't look good. Tried different things, but I eventually settled on this design. I think the water adds a nice, pretty color. It adds some color to the room other than just brown and gray. So blue is nice. Blue is very nice. Yeah, and in the floor we have a strange pattern here with chests, which mostly hold. This is the miscellaneous junk chest I happen to have in my pocket chest. Actually, I should bring this up. I'm gonna need this. This is the dirt chest and cobble. All these are cobble. There's nothing in them, but they are cobble chests, so that's where I'll put them. Let's see. Let's see. Right here is the loot chest. As you can see, we keep all the string and spider eyes. The reason why there's so many, I don't know why there's so many rows of spider eyes. Oh, I know why. Because as I get enough string, I'm just gonna start crafting it all into wool. So won't have a problem there. Up here, apparently is a nothing chest. I'll figure something out for that. Over here are the logs. This is where the logs go. So I'll explain the dark wood in a minute. But yeah, lots of light wood. And there's still like a ton, an absolute ton, way up above ground at the farm. Here we have the sapling chest, and yeah, see some of these saplings. Oh, I want to note that the reason why these are all spaced out with ones, it keeps things organized. So you can say, I want all these to be spider eye slots. So and all these to be string slots. So, as you shift click, it will automatically fill these ones out, and it won't, like, say, put string up here. So it doesn't mix things up. So it's really handy. I did the same thing, which one of these? This one down here, I think. For wheat and seeds. That keeps things nice and organized. I crafted a ton of hose down there to use. Let's switch these out. There we go. And over here we have coal and iron and lapis lazuli. Yep. Coal, lapis, iron. And using the same system, they're all spaced out by one, so they will fit in these slots. Redstone. Don't really need to fill these out because that's the redstone chest. The redstone chest. So over here we have wools, and up here we have dyes. There's nothing in either of these, and there's nothing in these either. Oh, there's some glass. We're going to use that in just a minute. Actually, we're going to use that right about now. So I'll just take a few stacks of these. Handy. Organizing. I don't like organizing my inventory. Take this, move that, keep those, get rid of that. Actually, we'll keep this handy. We're going to need it right now to show you guys something cool. So let's head in here. There we go. And that we'll let this continue stacking up spiders for the time being. I have actually expanded this farm. I expanded it 2 more slots, and in those slots I placed these trees. I found like 2 saplings of this type, so I grew them. And they are now growing pine trees for me. And yeah, it takes a long time for them to grow, but it takes an even longer time for them to drop saplings. It's ridiculous. Wow, got lucky there. Give me that. Yep, there's that. So I want to eventually put birch here, but I don't have any birch saplings, so we'll have to live with what we have. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Darn it. We're going to leave these plants here because I actually have something in mind. Something that I kind of thought of the other day and was like, ooh, yes, please. I wonder if this would work. So we'll try it out. I'll tell you guys what I mean in a minute. So for now, let's put away... Nope, up here. No, down here. I never use these chests. Okay. Just like that. This dispenser sends out saplings, so I'll usually go through here and, chop out a bunch of trees, and they won't drop any saplings, so I'll just run back here, grab a sapling, and run back, and usually by that time, as I start planting saplings, some will start dropping. So, and over here we have picks and coal, nothing, and nothing, and nothing. So it turns out they can dispense things just fine through the water. See, not as if the water was never there. So that's nice. Okay, so one thing that somebody pointed out to me, Tyirel, is that spiders don't climb glass, and I'm not 100% sure if that's true. Sorry, but I don't know. I swear I've seen them climb glass before, but if they haven't... Oh, by the way, speaking of glass, I did actually go out into the desert that's near Serenity Cove and just dug, just harvested just tons and tons of glass, like 12 stacks about. So, insanity. Madness! This is Sparta! Okay. Okay, let's see. So we're going to tower up here, and we're going to start placing some glass, and that means we're going to have to change a couple things when we get up there. Actually, I should bring some cobble, or better yet, dirt. There we go. So, let's see if I can even get up here. There we go. We'll do that, and that, and now it's tower time. Actually, so one thing, so this is off, which is what we want. Okay, cool. So this will keep the spiders back. So one thing that we want to do is glass up this section right here. So just like this, all the way up to the top. This will prevent them from... I should turn that into stone, shouldn't I? I really should. Hang on. Let me go grab some stone. Yeah, there we go. Stone. Where did I put this stone? I don't remember. I don't even know if I have stone. Oh, yes, I do. Hooray. Don't need the bread right now. Or the watch. Which, because we're at level 72 now, we will indeed go and, yeah, so. Enchant a pick. Oh, man, you guys want to enchant a pick as bad as I do. So I'm going to be enchanting a pick because I really want to enchant a pick. And I was really happy to hear you guys say, enchant a pick, enchant a pick. So I'm going to be enchanting a pick because I do agree. Some of the things they got there are really cool. The things you can do for picks are really cool. So we will be enchanting a pick. So I should probably be stacking gravel as I go, so I don't die. We're entering Loudville, population spiders. That was a terrible joke. No, dang it. That would be handy. Right. So we're putting this glass here again, just hoping that spiders don't climb it. Because if they don't, that's been the #1 cause of them not dying. They'd bump into each other, then they would, like, one of them would catch onto the wall, and then that's it. This will also solve this problem here of them getting stuck on this ledge, so that's nice. Awesome. Ay, shut up. Okay, let's put a piece of dirt there, so no water will flood. We don't need another great flood. There we go. There we go. There we go. Cool. Alright. So there's a couple ways we could do the glass. I suppose the best way would be to trim out the corners too, because it will make things look pretty. So, I'm gonna get digging. Diggy diggy hole. And filling in this hole. I'll be filling in this hole too. Okay, so this thing is almost 100% done. It's not quite. I still need to move the pistons at least. I know that's one thing we have to do. For sures. Let's do this. How about right about here? Oh! Yeah, just like that. Okay. Then we need to remove this, and we need to bring this glass one block lower. So now we're starting to creep into our headspace, and actually I think that's fine right there. Glass looks cooler, actually, because you can see everything that's going on. You can see everything. So this will be cooler. And hopefully functional. Hopefully they aren't able to climb up glass. So this will hopefully fix our problem. Now the next thing we gotta do is trim this away, actually. Just that little bit there that we are never going to use. And we need an easier way, a prettier way, to shut these dudes on and off. And I think I may have a suggestion. Let's see what happens if we stick a lever. Oh, I have two. Right there. So we could do this. But then you have to switch two levers at the same time, and it's not a very good idea. Plus, we already have a lever that goes right there, so we're missing one. Don't flip that switch or we're all dead. What we need is something similar to this redstone torch underneath, but I do want to kind of improve on it, because I don't really like this site. It just doesn't look good. And it has this ugly dirt block in the tree farm, which is ugly. So we need something else, some other way to power this. Now I don't want to connect them to this torch, which would be actually very easy to do. Just run some wire somewhere. I want to do something a little more creative. And I may have an idea. But no, I don't think I do have an idea. So I may, I don't know how I'm going to do this actually. We'll need some way to turn them on and off, and we don't really have any room. So we're going to need something to be exposed here. And I'm kind of leaning towards busting this wall out a little bit. Kind of like that wall is. See? Like that. It looks cooler that way. We can actually remove these. Just like that. So a nice wider opening here. And to power these guys, we could do this, but I don't like that idea. So, I suppose that the only thing left to do... Well, actually, I do kind of have an idea. What if we took this part out here? Kind of like this. And did that. So it would be visible. We could see the torches, but they wouldn't be that big of a deal. Especially if we trimmed out this edge as well. Then it'd be kind of a weird, nice, really wide opening. You know, wider rather than taller. Well, it's alright. I don't mind it. Not nearly as bad as the last one. Alright, we'll do that. Now next we gotta work on the wiring, which will be a piece of cake. But we will need some way to turn it on and off. We'll need some switch or something that we can use. And we could actually put a lever down there. But I'd like to be able to see the spawner. Also, we have some improvements to do over there. I almost completely forgot. But we'll get to that later. Let's do this. Let's see, I need a lever. Lever. Lever be here. There we go. So, maybe something like that? I don't know. Let's see how it works. Very good, no flooding. Give me all this stuff. I need this stuff back. And we are going to seal this ugly hole up. Ever since I put it in, I thought it would look ugly. But I put it in anyway, because I wanted it to work. Alright, so just like this. And then we can run... we can put a torch under here. So these torches right here will be visible from where we are right now. Which wouldn't be a huge deal. Actually, yeah, wouldn't be a huge deal. Torch. Okay. There we go. So just like that. and run it like that. And I need just a couple more bits of redstone. So we'll grab a couple from here. 6. More than what we need. Like there and there. So that should be all we need. So up means they're engaged. Down means... oh, right, I guess down means they're engaged. So open means the switch to let them through. That means none are allowed. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Alright, oh, that looks really ugly there. I don't like that. How are we gonna do this? Oh, I know how to do it. Piece of cake. We can actually send power straight through a block. So let's try that. Yep, that'll do it. So we'll put a stone there. And we will fill this back in. And I will continue talking to myself. But this is a Let's Play, so that's expected. Awesome. So we'll do this, and that engages them. This is really looking pretty cool. You put some in the corners here, though. I don't want to put stone, though. I'm thinking glass and just in these corners. And what about these corners? Maybe these corners too, because they're kind of awkward. It's kind of awkward just having these 2 stone things there. It's like herder, just like that. And I need one more bit of stone, which is in this the furnace chest. And there we have it. Fully glassed thing there. So the guy who suggested this to me, he said he wanted a shout out, but I'm not giving you a shout out, Tyirel. You got that? I'm not shouting this. You're not getting a shout out. I just shouted it out, didn't I? Dang it. Oh well. Let's see if this works. So if all goes well, they won't all die like that again. Jeez. And they're all stuck up there. Why are they all stuck up there? Uh-oh. Oh god! Almost lost all that experience. I would have probably gone murderous. I knew I should have done this. First place. Oh my goodness. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Oh hey! I did not even think about that. How convenient. Are there any more up there? Because if there are, I'm going to kick their butt. When did I start using dirt? Alright. That's how to do it. No funny business this time. So hopefully they won't all, die as soon as they hit ground again, because that would suck. But there's still a lot up there, so... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! No! They're all dying! And the other half aren't dying. What? What's going on?
At last I found me some diamonds. Oh, I'm so happy I could ride a pig.